Hi, hello, vanakkam, and welcome back to Little's Law YouTube channel. Today, in this video, we will see the LoadRunner web, the SaaS version, that is the software as a service version of LoadRunner. In fact, this is the new controller module or the component for LoadRunner. So today we'll just have a tour on what are the various components we have in LoadRunner, and we will see how to use it. And before that, this is me again, your Vasan Shanmugam. I welcome you all to Little Slaw YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed yet to our channel, please do subscribe. And you have a lot of videos on performance testing, you have videos on DevOps, you have videos on Apache JMeter, and various other topics we have covered on NeoLoad. We have on Apache JMeter. We have various videos again on LoadRunner, Git. Even you have videos on personal development, you have videos on GitHub tutorials and on Linux and various other topics we have touched base on NeoLoad. So if you have not watched yet, please do watch, and please do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed yet, and please do share with your friends. So now let's move on to the today's video. So today we will see, so this is the LoadRunner Cloud, this SaaS version of Micro Focus, and this is a more of a collaboration tool where multiple people in a team can log in to the application. So this is more of a collaboration controller, and this is a SaaS version, which is software as a service model. So first let's see what are the various modules we have. And the home page we can see the running test. So in case if we are running a test, we can see that. We will see that in our upcoming videos on how to run a test using this cloud, the LoadRunner cloud. But before that, let's see what are the various modules we have. So in the home page we have the running test. In case if we are running multiple tests, we can see each one of them there by the run ID, by the test name. In case if we are running a load test, we can identify with the load test name and who triggers it, like who the team has triggered it, and what is the duration of the test, and how many virtual users are running, and how many virtual users have failed, and what is the hits per second, and the throughput per second, the throughput, the errors, and the load generator alerts if there are any. And even we can see the recent runs. In case if you have run multiple runs in the upcoming day, the recent days, you can see, watch them, all of them here. And even you can see if you have scheduled any runs, you can even see that. And even you can see the my runs option, where you can just filter only the runs which you have executed, and in this all run you could see the runs which the whole team have executed. And even the option, you have it here as well. And then on the right corner we have create test. So here we can use this to create a test. We can even use this to create using a HAR file. We can even create a REST test. We can even create a CSV test. So we will see them one by one in our upcoming videos. Please do subscribe to our channel and watch the videos. And then let us move on to the next part. So here we can search. In case if we want to find any help, we can search it to the help center. And this is the various tutorials, or we can touch base with the LoadRunner community, and we can even find various options in the LoadRunner. And then we have the settings option, where we can see the license information, and in case if we want to purchase more license, we can do it through this option. And if we have any notifications, we can see it here, and in case if we have any exports, we can see that in this option. And in the tools and integration, we have the scripting tools option, where we have DevWeb, we have Gatling. In case if we want to integrate the JMeter scripts, we can do it here. We have the Selenium, the automation scripts, we can integrate it here. We have the True API, we have the True Client, and the ViewGen. So the ViewGen is the LoadRunner tool, and we can use this ViewGen to integrate the scripting tools. And when it comes to continuous integration tools, we have Azure DevOps, we have Bamboo, and we have GitHub Actions. So these are the major market players: the Azure DevOps, the GitHub Actions, the Jenkins, and the Node JS CLI. And then when it comes to agents, we have Git and Sidescopes. These are the major market players again, I would say. So the Micro Focus, the LoadRunner have got this integrations and made this tool more viable and more useful to every platform in the technology. And then we have even the streaming accounts, where we have, if we have the Splunk account, we can integrate it and we can use it for monitoring. And then here we have the profile, and then the next module of it is the load tests. So here we can create any number of load tests, and we can edit the load test in case we need, and if we want we can duplicate it. And if we do not want a particular test, we can delete it from the load test module. And the third one, so far we saw about the home page. The second one we saw about the load test. The third one we have the assets module. So in the assets we can upload any script that we have, and we can reload once we reload is something like a refresh option. So by doing this we can populate all the scripts, and in case if we want to download a script, we can do it using this download option. And if we want to duplicate a script, we can click on duplicate. We have the delete option, we have view runtime settings. So these are the options we have in the scripts option. So anything related to the scripts we can delete here under the assets. Under the assets we have the scripts, where we can deal with the scripts for testing. And then we have the monitors. So under monitors we have multiple monitoring type, which is the Sidescope, Neuralink, Dynatrace, App Dynamics, and Application Insights. And we can create them and we can communicate through this LoadRunner cloud. And then we have the load generators, where we can create load generators for the various protocols that we need. And then when it comes to agents, so in case if we have any agents installed, we can connect it through this agents page. And the network emulation, so this is something where if we want to set up an emulation, the network emulation, something like if we are testing a mobile application, so we can choose the 4G, the typical one, to find out how does the application performs with the 4G network. And here we can see the latency and the packet loss and what is the download bandwidth in kbps. So it comes around 5 to 50 mbps, and then we have the upload kbps and the type. So same way we have various options. So we have the Wi-Fi option, we have the WAN option. So all these things we can set up in the network emulation. And then we have the script keys, where we can create any script keys which we want to add to the test. And then the data files, where we can upload any data files that we want for the test. And then the templates. So let's now move on to the fourth. So in this assets module we saw about the monitors, and then the load generators, the agents, network emulation, script keys, data files, and templates. And the fourth module is the results. So results is something which we deal once after we complete the test. So after the test we'll get all the results in here depending on the response time. So whatever the test we have executed, we'll get the response times of the transactions in here. And then finally in what's in new, so we could see what are all the options we have, or which LoadRunner provides us. So far we saw about, or we have a tour on what else we have in the LoadRunner cloud, or the performance center, I would say the controller, the web form of the controller, where it's again a collaboration controller tool. And this is a SaaS model, so which is a software as a service model, and it has 4 major components. So the first, the home page, which tells us the tests which are running and the tests which have already executed and the schedule runs. The second module is the load test, which deals with the load tests that we plan to execute. And then we have the assets. So this assets is the major area where we design our test, where we deal with the scripts for testing. We connect our monitors, we connect our communicate with the load generators, we add our agents, we make the network emulation setup, we add the script keys, data files, and we can use the templates as well. And finally the results, where we can see the results. So we'll see them one by one in our upcoming videos. So please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and wait for the next videos. I hope this video would have been very useful to you. Please do subscribe and share the video with your friends. If you have any questions, please do ask in the comment section. Thank you.